Hey, so today I want to talk about this old vintage calculator I've gotten for like $2. I didn't need it, but I just like the looks of it. So it's obviously a Texas Instruments TI 2552. So I guess that's the second version of this one. This one was released in the 1980s, I guess in 1983. So it's more than 40 years old. And it's a scientific or financial calculator. And at the time, the price tag was approximately $50 for this calculator, which is around $150 today. It runs on batteries, as you can see here, but you could also at the time use it with a power supply. On the back side, you actually see how they explain some of these basic functions. The batteries are actually here. They came with a battery pack, and I'm not sure if one could even buy these battery packs anymore. So I took 3 batteries and sorted them together and made my own battery pack for them. What I like most about this calculator, it's just like the display. It's pretty nice, like that green LCD display. Also, it comes with some basic functions. For instance, it has memory. So let's just say we want to do a simple calculation. Let's say first we want to find out what's a percentage of something. Let's say we want to find out how much are 25% of 100. So we would find out it's 25, for instance, and we want to add to the 25% 15 or something like this. Then we could use the storage if we just want to remember the 25%, or the number in this case, it would be a value of, let's say, $25, which would be a rebate. And now the customer would also buy something for, let's say, $200, and we would also give him a rebate of $25. And now we would know it's $50 rebate, but also we know he got a rebate for the product before. If he buys the 2 products, then we could make our push M plus, and then we could recall the memory. And now you see, we know, okay, the person gets $75 as a rebate. So that's how you can use the memory function if you want to store a number. So basically what it does, it's memory, put something to the memory, and now we find out he doesn't buy that one product. So we want to deduct the 25% again, then we go 25 and minus, and then we recall the memory. And now you see the memory is back to 50 instead of 75. What we also can do, CM, which stands for clear all memory. And let's just do that again, because let's say we put something in memory. So let's say the 2500, we put it in memory, and then you see here, you have a little symbol which shows you that we have something stored in memory. And let's say we do some different calculations here. And now we want to put that to the memory again. Then we make M plus, and you see we stored that to the memory. And now we make another calculation, or we have another number and we want to deduct it from memory. And then you see the memory changes. So you can actually store some stuff in the memory, which can help you if you have a more complex calculation to do. Beside that, I just use it for basic calculations. Actually, I just like the look of it. If you hit these keys, they are pretty solid, and they really have like a force to it. So really, it's like a haptic thing. You really feel that you are pushing every single key. That's pretty good. Overall, I have to say that's pretty good quality. Also, what's pretty nice about this one, which you do not see that often today, it's assembled in the USA, which I like. So it's not made, let's say, somewhere else where we do not have our labor force here. This one at least was still made in the USA, so that's why I'm gonna keep it. And then as I said, I just like the display it has. So I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit. It's pretty cool at night, to be honest. And the older ones, they had a red one as far as I know, but I like the green one actually as well. Looks a little bit like if that would belong into one of the Fallout games where they all have these green screen displays. Anyway, so that's my TI 2552 Texas Instruments calculator. I just picked it up actually at a yard sale for $2. Restored it, as I said. You need a battery pack for it, or you just do create your own battery pack if you have a soldering iron and can solder them together. But I just thought I'm gonna show you this vintage technology a little bit close up, and also all here, like just when you touch it, it's everything pretty solid. On off, you need some force to change that. That's actually a pretty good product, and I mean, it's more than 40 years old, and you see it looks pretty much as new. There's just one minor scratch here, but after 40 years, I'd say it's a pretty good product. Thanks for watching.